because of the smoke, and burglar bars were on the house as well. While they were in there, 4 of those firefighters sustained what we consider minor burns. Some of them got some pretty good burns, but they're minor, first and second degree burns. One of them has a burn on his face, down the side of his face here. Got one that's got a pretty good burn on his wrist, and the other 2 have their ears and face are burned a little bit. But they're in good condition. They'll be being released from the hospital shortly, and have to obviously go home for a few days until they can heal up from those burns. The reason they weren't burned any worse than they were, and when you see the video that we're going to release in just a little while of the fire, you'll understand how important this gear that the mayor and the city council provides us with. It's the best gear in the business, and if it wasn't for that gear, these burns would have been a lot more significant. So with that, Chief Wise, you got anything you need to say?
Yeah, again, just something that happens every day in this city is house fires, and these firefighters respond to them. And actually, when you have a report of someone inside, they'll do anything to get to those people, and that's exactly what they did. They went into a high heat, very low visibility environment to make that rescue, and really pushed the limits of where they should be. These firefighters are doing every day. Public safety in general in Jacksonville, risking their lives every day to make sure the citizens of Jacksonville are safe, and I think they're committed in what they do every day. Questions?
Was there someone inside? How did the rescue go?
So there was not anyone found inside. Even after the fire was over with, we were still being told that they thought there was somebody in there, but we went back in again, obviously, and after the condition improved and the visibility was better, and there was no one in there. But we, obviously the men and women of this department, they, like Chief Wise said, they do this every day. They push it beyond the limits because they're going to do whatever they can to rescue people and to save people's lives. And I tell you, we as a department, we as a city should be very proud of what these men and women do every day.
Have they said anything to you? How are their spirits right now?
They're actually one of them I came on the job with. We were in rookies together, and everybody's in there laughing and cutting up, and just disappointed that they got one of them was fussing that he's being sent home. I don't want to go home. I want to go back to the fire station. But that is the mindset of these men and women. On the whole department, they don't want to go home. They want to be at work, and they want to do what they do best, and that's serve the public.
Do we know the time frame in which they'll be released?
They should be getting released probably within the next hour, and it may be a little more delayed for a few of the other ones. They may be a couple hours before they get out, but they'll all go home before dark tonight, I would think.
How many firefighters do you think responded to this house fire?
We probably had about 28 or so on scene.
What was it specifically about the gear that you mentioned that you think made the difference? Was it anything new about their gear, or is this just something about the gear that's always been there that's protected?
So this gear that we use is the absolute best in the business. There's none better, and you can there's other gear out there that can be bought that's maybe not as good as this, but like I was saying, with the mayor and the city council, just supporting public safety and spending the extra few dollars. Today is a good example of why spending those extra few dollars pays off. Where we don't have firefighters that are more critically burned. Because that gear protected them.
Is that the same equipment that was used on the most recent ship fire at Glen Island?
It is the same. It's the same gear.
So it's keeping you guys safe.
It is keeping us safe.
Thanks, Chief Powers.
Yes. Anybody else?
Just one last kind of housekeeping question. The house, you said that no one was in it at the time. Is it usually occupied, or is it like just kind of abandoned home? Or?
I haven't been out there, but they were telling me in there that there was bed and there was food in the house. So I'm assuming that it's an occupied home.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So have a good
Thank
day.
y'all.
Thanks, Eric.
You
You guys have a
He
great
really said you were a threat?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on,
And they wanted me off of there really fast.
Well, you
Right
can't
now.
go. You've been doing it a long time. You know you can't go in there.
Well, you said that behind ER. He said behind there, that's where it was.
But you would
It
think.
was hard.
You know you can't
Somebody
go in
was-
there.
I know I couldn't go in there, but that's where it was. So I
Clearly.
found out where it was.
Yeah. Was it? Because we just kind of pulled up on it for a second. Is it like pretty much all gone? The house?
There's severe damage.
Yeah.
I don't think the house was in great shape in the first place,
Right.
but it's pretty severe damage.
And we're gonna actually Eric was first on scene. He just happened to be around the corner when it came out, and he's got some great video that we're going to release very shortly of what was going on there.
Okay, perfect. We'll look for that.
photos.
Are you going to put it?
Actually,
like
the
on a-
video is 4K video. You can't get much better than what he's got.
It's some of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh wow. go.
We got to
stuff.
convert Eric over to Nikon.
You're nuts. Nikon can't hold a candle to
I'm
Sony or Canon.
I'm just fooling with you. They'll never beat the Sony.
Well, I'm about to buy the Canon, but
I just got an A7 III.
I'm about to buy the R5.
It sees in the dark.